That's right. In today's Nissan Leaf Chatamo adventure, I'm going to flight school. June Fools, I'm not. We're here for a rental car. Not because I need a replacement or a temporary rental. Because I wrecked my girlfriend's car, which is a Chevy Bolt. Had to take it into the shop and gave her a ride over here with my Chatamo. And Hertz here gave her another Chevy Bolt. She didn't want to try anything new. She loves her Bolt. Well, we made it back from renting the car for her. She's going to have it for, I guess, 3 weeks it's going to take to fix her car. Mine, not so much. I better be quiet. I don't want any bad things to happen to Experiment 626 there. But if you see where it says Nissan, that plastic piece on her Chevy Bolt, right down there, I destroyed it, along with a huge scratch in her bumper all the way up to her hood. Was not a great day. But it is a beautiful sunset. Yeah, I felt real bad about doing it. We were checking in over here at the campground, and she parked right next to my bumper of the RV, and she was a couple, maybe that far away from my bumper, and when I put the dang thing into park, it rolled back a couple inches and ran right into the back of her car and kind of goofed it up a little bit. Yeah, my insurance is going to go up. It's going to suck. But that being said, lately in Florida, it has rained periodically, but it's been extremely hot. But because of the rain in the evening, every time the rain stops and the skies start to clear, it has been making for some pretty spectacular sunsets. I kind of like where we're parked today. I mean, it's not my favorite spot to camp, but we do have this cool game right behind us I've never played before. I've seen people play it. I'm not exactly sure how. To me, this just looks like a fun place to ride my skateboard. But it is going to be, I mean, we're here for 2 weeks, so I'm sure I'm going to give this a shot. But it is directly, I mean, people can sit right here behind our RV. That's why I'm not too happy with this spot. But one good thing is, swimming pool is right across the way. I can throw a rock and make it land in the water. And then also the showers, public bathroom, and laundry room right there. So it's in a great location. If this thing here wasn't here, because these lights are awful bright and they shine right in my bedroom window. So at nighttime I'm trying to sleep, it's really hard. It's like I got the moon sitting 20 feet outside my window. It does look like moonlight when you're inside. All right, here at Taco Bell, they got a new tostada, but it's on a giant Cheez-It. I wasn't sure which one I wanted to test first, so I am grabbing that one right there. The meal is all prepared. The one thing I didn't realize about it was there's no place to put the sauce, because it is baked all the way through. I think you have to take a bite first. Summer is the time of new flavors and new concoctions at fast food restaurants. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was. From the images, the person's hands must be huge because it looks really tiny, but in my hands, and I don't have tiny hands, I'm not gonna say, but it's pretty large. Let's get a bite and get some of that fire sauce in here. You can see the Cheez-It crumbling up in there. Not bad. This might be my new favorite Taco Bell. add some of this to it. I think Taco Bell's got a winner. This could be the best food ever created. Best concoction. Man, I could eat 10 of these if I wasn't so skinny and svelte. I know, I'm kidding. I looked in the mirror. Oh, Taco Bell is done. That was some delicious food. That could be the best food Taco Bell's ever created. It's time to unplug and do some stuff now. Possibly generate some revenue. But first, let me tell you a little something about what's happening. Something really, really cool. So everybody that watches my videos knows that Patrick came over from Europe to test out the CCS1 adapter from Acron, or Acrane, I think is how it's pronounced. He is back over in Europe now, doing some more testing with the CCS2s and all the other adapters that they have. But when he left, he sent me a message. Here, let me get in the car and tell you about it. Turn my car on. It's nice and quiet, except for the beeps and the fan. Let me just need to turn the fan off for a second. So, the incredible people at Acrane, I think is how it's pronounced, have decided that the test unit that me and Patrick were out testing around the Orlando area is going to be given as a gift to me. I'm going to be able to have it. So he dropped it off in the Carolinas. I don't know if it's South Carolina or North Carolina, with his brother before he flew back to Europe. And his brother's going to be mailing it to me as a gift. I'm going to be able to run around all over the place and test this unit out. And I'm excited about it because the one I have from Long Good has not been working so well. It's worked once, or it's worked twice, but at one charger. That's all. The one from Acrane has been working everywhere. So I am looking forward to taking a long road trip using that adapter, maybe driving around Florida, doing some more testing, maybe Tampa, maybe South Florida, you know, Naples and stuff like that down the Gulf Coast. And then sometime this summer, because I had to miss my 1,900-mile road trip because the Long Good adapter didn't work, and I had to replace an air conditioning unit, so funding went down a little bit. But mostly because I didn't have the adapter to trust, you know, as a backup in case CHAdeMO wasn't available in a lot of the places going through Georgia, Tennessee, Kentucky, and all these places, because those states are not known for their EV infrastructure. So I needed that adapter. It didn't work, but this one does work. So I'm thinking, as the weather starts to cool off and this heat bubble that's over this part of the United States right now starts to disappear, once I receive that in the mail, I'm thinking do some out-of-state testing too, driving around, maybe riding some roller coasters up in Georgia, maybe going to Six Flags and testing chargers along the way, doing something like that. Take a whole weekend and just go. But my heart is happy with excitement. I'm so excited to get this thing once it comes. I don't know when it's gonna arrive. I'm gonna guess a week or two. I don't know. I'm not pushing. It's a gift, so I'm not gonna keep asking, oh, when's it gonna get here? When's it gonna get? I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna trust that it will get here eventually. And when it does, road trips and videos will be happening. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this little 1772 charger by ChargePoint and get out and do some Walmart Spark and deliver groceries and try and generate a little extra revenue before having to hop in my truck tonight. Let's go. This is kind of cool. I do like Walmarts just because you really don't have to do too much. Sometimes you have to shop, but other times you just park your car, leave the trunk open, they shove the groceries in, and you just take it to a location on the GPS and drop it off. It's pretty fast, pretty easy, works pretty smooth. So far, out of all the gig jobs, Lyft, Uber, DoorDash, all those, Walmart Spark seems to be my favorite. It's the less stress gig work, and I enjoy it. They make it easy with these signs too. Walmart is definitely less stressing of any of these jobs. As long as you're going to neighborhoods that have addresses. Some neighborhoods don't, especially apartment complexes. But around here, it's pretty easy. It is 1:30 or so in the morning. I'm getting a little bit of juice, not that much, because my car is going to be parked for about a week. Things change when you shut the camera off. People notify you they need you to do things, and yeah, I'm gonna be doing something. I'm taking a little trip. Yeah, this video just took a turn. So real fast, Patrick from Acrane went ahead, sent me the adapter. It should be here tomorrow or the next day, I'm assuming, but I'll be gone when it arrives. I have to go from Florida up to Minnesota right now. I won't be back until late Sunday night, early Monday morning, which is like 6 days from now. But it'll be here then, and I'm excited. I mean, that adapter is going to change my life. Because instead of taking the vehicle that I'm taking up to Minnesota, which is my truck, I could be driving this, because that adapter will make it possible. Now, one thing that'll make it slower is the battery, because it doesn't have active cooling. So it's the middle of summer. It would probably, what's going to take 3 days up and 3 days back would probably take 2 months in this car, just due to keeping the battery cool during the summertime. But at least now it will be possible, and that's pretty exciting. But I'm going to go ahead and top off in this video, let you guys know that the adapter has been sent. And for those of you in the comments, especially over on Reddit, if you guys watch this video over on Reddit, that says we just, they're not sure if the adapter works. It works. It does. If you have the money, don't hesitate, buy it. I'm telling you, the thing is great. And if it doesn't work at one of the chargers, you just send them off, fire off a quick little message to them. They'll create the firmware that fast. If you watch my videos, it didn't take minutes for them to create new firmware. They'll send it back to you, put it on your handle, on your adapter, plug it in, and it works. So don't freak out. Don't think it's like the very first unit that I got from another company, Long Good. They look the same, they work the same, how you connect them, but one will start pushing juice from that machine into your car, where the other one just doesn't, at least as of yet. Not saying it won't in the future, but just as of yet, the Long Good one doesn't. This one here that they're sending me is plug and play. It just works. It just works. All right, I am out of here. I'm gonna just put this up to 80%. I'm at 76 right now, and I'm gonna go hook up to my trailer and head on down the road and start making some fresh videos, some travel videos, hopefully hitting some of my old favorite places. Until the next time, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys from down the road. Peace, everybody.